How to recognize fake Lego. With thousands of Legos out there, it's not uncommon to get scammed with a fake one. If you enter the market, you will be able to spot some of the minifigures that are too real to be fake. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we will tell you how to recognize fake Lego to ensure you're not spending fortunes over a replica. Before that, make sure you subscribe to our channel to never miss a single update of the Lego universe. So let's dive deep into the details. Details on the studs. Okay, so let's first start with the most obvious sign of how you can instantly spot a fake Lego. If you have ever purchased a set from the official store Lego, then you might know how their blocks have these tiny studs over them. Not only the original ones, but the fake ones also will have these studs over them, which provide a perfect fit. Now, if you look closely over these studs, you will find a Lego stamp over them. These stamps would be really tiny. Still, if you look carefully, you'll be able to identify Lego written over them. Fake Lego will never have these written on their studs. Instead, they would be blank or have some other brand name. Many counterfeit companies would write a logo instead of Lego over the studs to make them look like the real ones. Beware of this beforehand, spending your money on any of them. Counterfeited Lego. As we revealed previously, Lego blocks have studs that have Lego written all over them. However, the fake ones might use a logo similar to Lego to avoid getting caught up. In the same way, if you look out of the box or the manual, you would notice that they have used a logo just like the real ones. For example, the color and writing would sometimes be the same on the fake Lego. Still, the spellings or case letters might have a bit of variability. Some of the fake boxes would have written logos in the same manner. The real ones have Lego written over them. Finishing. Look at the real Lego block or even minifigures. You will see that their material is so much different than that of any other brand's blocks. Now you must be thinking, why is it so? The difference lies in the composition of the materials used by Lego officials and the fake ones. The real Lego blocks or minifigures would have this smooth and striking colors. Also, if you touch them with your hand, you will feel their smooth and sleek texture. On the other hand, if you try out the fake Lego, you will notice a rough texture. Also, the colors would be dull, unlike the real Lego. Another important difference is that real Lego can bend or provide a room space when you just try to fit them. On the other hand, fake Lego would not withstand this adjustment and eventually shatter into pieces. Detailing on the minifigures. Coming towards the minifigures made by Lego, these are the most counterfeited products because normally people would not be able to tell the difference between a real and fake minifigure. It's very easy to get scammed, however, you don't have to worry as we will share some of the key differences. First of all, look at the figures and the details. You will notice that it has these awesome striking details on a real Lego minifigure, like details of armor, weapons, details on the torso, on the chest, like it would be as real as the original character. Now for the fake ones, there would be a lot of things that would be missing from the minifigure, because these figures are cheap. They might not have the same features as the real ones, and you would instantly identify them. Check for part number. Due to so many fake Lego in the market, it's hard to distinguish the real ones from fake ones. But remember, there is one thing that would help you claim whether the purchase you are going to make is authentic or not. Always remember that Lego blocks will have a part number written over them. Most of the time, they are present on the right side, or you can look for them in the instruction manual. Besides, for the newer parts, these numbers are inscribed mostly at the back of the block. Now, if your Lego is missing this part number or even design number, unfortunately, they are fake and you have been scammed. Lego stamp on different parts of the minifigure. Another easiest way to identify whether your Lego minifigure is real or not is to check for a Lego stamp over the figure. Lego has stamped their official Lego at different parts of the body, and if you can't find them, understand the figure is fake. First of all, you need to look at the top of the head of the minifigure. So there is this hollow sort of cavity, and from far away, you would be able to see something inscribed over it. If you look closely, it's Lego's logo. You will also find the iconic Lego logo on the neck stud, leg studs, and the sole of the minifigure. Bundle of minifigures. Lego will never sell a bundle of 30 or 50 minifigures altogether. If you come across any offers online about selling bundles of minifigures, then step back, as it is a huge scam. Also, if you purchase any of these minifigures, you would instantly tell them apart from the original ones. Now, how is that so easy? So, the minifigures in these bundles are cheaply made and often very lightweight. Just by having them in your hand, you would understand how they are not the real ones. On the other side, minifigures by Lego have a bit of load on them when you have them in your hand. Loose fits. This is another very obvious sign to spot a fake Lego. Most of the real Lego blocks or minifigures can fit into each other firmly. When you join them together, you can have a secure fit without any hassle. On the other hand, if we take a fake Lego block, you would be able to notice its lousy fit. Even though the fake ones would fit into each other, the fit would not be supportive. And as we told you earlier, they are much more prone to breaking up rather than bending and adjusting to the build-up corners. Lego has its blocks and minifigures with smooth and defined edges. If you look at these blocks from real Lego, you will notice how smooth they are without any sharpness. Now at the same time, if you take a fake Lego block or minifigure and closely observe it, you would come across something opposite. These fake Legos will have their sharp edges, and even in most cases, they have these rough finishings to them. You can tell if they're fake by looking at these sharp cut edges. Packaging. Lego always comes in the original packaging, a box with a set number written on it, and a seal with a stamp telling information about the manufacturer if you ever receive your Lego set in a plastic bag or some other unofficial box. Then it is probably fake. Also look out if you're using the same spelling of Lego or not. Some manufacturers would alter the spelling and would sell you fake Lego. It's always wise to purchase Lego from their official resellers to avoid getting scammed. Lego Instruction Book. Lego has a very detailed and interesting instruction manual book that comes along with them. It has detailed every part and how you will build a complete set. If your Lego set has arrived with an in-depth instruction manual, then consider it fake. Otherwise, if your Lego set has this one paper instruction manual, then it might not be the real one. Manufacturer. Lego is manufactured in Denmark and is probably imported from there to all over the world. Fake Lego is manufactured in China, and if you buy one of them, they will be shipped from there. Missing parts. Occasionally, there are very rare chances that you would get a Lego set that has missing parts. In that case, you can contact the Lego officials and seek help. However, as fake Lego sets are not made appropriately, they might often have a lot of missing parts. In the end, you would not complete the set due to missing parts. With this, we come to the end of today's video. Have you come across any fake Lego or minifigures? What is the best way to spot a fake Lego? Share with us in the comment section below, and in the next video, we will be with you with another exciting topic. Until then, stay safe and bye-bye!